has been locked away in chains. 15 years of struggle and pain. Kids taken away by a faceless form. She rises up in the darkest storm. Her voice touches hearts in a broken state. Podcast waves spark their fight of fate. Brenda's strength like a blazing fire. Inspire the lost to lift their desire. Brenda's cry echoes loud and clear. A warrior's heart, no room for fear. Stand up tall, let no one bring you down. In her voice, their freedom found. Government shadows, secrets untold. Brenda's story, fierce and bold. She helps others break their chains. Together they rise from the ashes of pain. Her husband waits behind iron bars, but Brenda knows they'll reach the stars. Oh, her love unyielding, a beacon bright in the silence of the night. Brenda's cry echoes loud and clear. A warrior's heart, no room for fear. Stand up tall, let no one bring you down. In her voice, their freedom found. Brenda's cry echoes loud and clear. A warrior's heart, no room for fear. Stand up tall, let no one bring you down. In her voice, their freedom found. Freedom found.
Hello. Well, hello. How's it going, everybody? Hey, I don't know. I just jump on here for a second. Oh yeah. So, somebody sent me some information about this alliance for family justice, which is kind of interesting. Do you guys ever see something like that? Let me see what I'm going to go to it and see what it says. Um, Somebody said, hopefully, I think this is a commercial. Sorry. Let's see what he says to say. Is it starting?
Hello, everybody. So I want to talk a little bit about this principle of family first. It's really the principle of family supremacy over the state, but I've been told that it doesn't have a nice ring to it, family supremacy. But that's really exactly what it is.
Sorry about that,
this
guys.
principle that the family knows better for their own children than the state. The family is better apted and suited to take care of their kids, protect their kids, love their kids, and raise their kids, and have more rights to their own children than the state. This principle is neglected in a lot of family courts, and we need to address it. We need to address it strongly, because no matter how many victories we win over CPS, no matter how many times we can point out the inappropriateness of their actions, the lawlessness of their behavior, of their orders and the way that they do business, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change until we can drive this principle of family first, of family supremacy over the state's rights to our children. Families have rights to their children. We need to press that home. We need to press it to our politicians. We need to send it up. We need to send the message up to our senators and our congressmen and women, and let them know that we don't want interference in our families. We don't want government tyranny and the big hand of government overreach dipping into our families. You know, families are hard enough to manage with all of the problems in the economy and our finances, and the ins and outs of a relationship, and creating love and overcoming all kinds of pettiness.
It's a guy from Alliance for Family Justice, Family
Without
First.
Having to worry about the government coming in one violent act.
Let me see. I'm going to click on his thing.
And trafficking your children, and now you have to figure that part out. The idea of family supremacy really goes to the heart of
somebody sent it to me. In fact, it was over Liza sent me it. I've noticed he's doing quite a few things. I just went ahead and subscribed. I've got a couple of I've got 3 different YouTube things, and like I say, I would suggest that anybody that has any type of recordings or something you want to save in a nice little neat you know how you put them into the link, because they're going to be long. They're going to be longer than, they could be long, they could be short or whatever, but you have it in your little YouTube file and just keep, that it's got the date there for you. That's when you posted it. That's when you have it. Even if you put the things on private, you're still going to have that for your own self to hold on to. I find it's a good way to store things, because I got a lot of the court media from the children's case, and got the trial. I also on my husband's recent case, I also got that trial footage and sentencing footage. If anybody is interested in that, I'll send it off to you. You would not believe, because this judge, same judge that was responsible for taking my children in the first place, 8 years later, she comes back and apparently is typing in my husband's name so that some of his, creations on YouTube and TikTok ends up showing up on her phone because she typed his name in. And then they're trying to say, oh, somebody sent it to her. And then she's showing it to her kids and telling her, oh, this is how we're hurting her children. Don't get me started, people. Does she understand what it hurts like when your children are taken and you never see them again? I don't think so. I think she's got a guilty conscience. I don't know what you guys think. Hey, Fact Over Lies. But hey, Chris, how's it going? Tammy's here too. All right, what's up? Tammy, I don't even know if I have your your thing on Messenger or something like that. I don't even know. Because like I swear I stopped posting things on YouTube for a while because like nobody was seeing my stuff on YouTube, but all of a sudden Danielle was getting in there putting little shorts up and connecting it to hers, and boom, I got over like 1.1K views on these things that we just did in the past couple of weeks. I'm looking that was pretty good, and then I even looked back further, and more and more people are watching, guys. Um, oh, oh, wet plants. That I love that name. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, because it's nice to have a little humor in your names and stuff like that. Because I'm telling you, I was just thinking about that. I had to wet down my plants today because it has been hotter than a dog out there. I had to bring some of my plants in. They're like they were all swirling up because they were it was so hot out there. I have this big sage plant. First time I've been successful at growing sage, and my daughter's name is Sage that they took, but I thought, oh my gosh, it was all messed up, and I brought it inside just for one night, and it was fine the next day. But I also got a lemon and a lime tree going. And one of them, I kind of got them confused. One of them's taller. I think that's a lime tree, and then the other the lemon. Well, I'm getting like it's like hundreds of green things coming on this. It's crazy. I have it in a big buckets. Our new station have it, and following as well. I've been Dan. Okay, Debbie's saying I posted everything the Gunner has been doing, and it's going viral. No way. Okay, you guys, I can tell you, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get my shit together so I'm ready for when all this stuff comes down. I can tell you that. I think I successfully finally got my affidavit ready. Okay. I sent it to a couple people to say, what's your opinion? Is this good? Boom, I'm going to get it notarized. I think I'm going to do that suggestion that Danielle has, where you can do FaceTime or whatever they call it, a video call, and notarize it that way. Hey, I think that's a great idea. Because my bank, I know the banks, if you have an account, they will do it. But I mean, they used to do it for free. But my bank is all the way like a 25-minute ride. And dude, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it, unless I have to. And I'm not going to do it. I did find a place that was like a funeral home. I did it for $10 for me one time. But otherwise, they're like 20, $25. I'm like, what? What's good to do is just go in someplace and they might direct you to somebody that they know. Like that's what happened when I lived north of here. They directed me to some little office. God knows, I don't even know what they were doing in that office, but the lady was just gladly did it. She didn't take any money for it. Come on. God dang it. Can somebody do somebody a favor? I mean, we're trying to save the world and children over here. We are the world. We are the children, right? I was thinking about that the other day, or no, just today. Okay, so I was watching Trump. They were having some type of discussion, and he was talking about this lumberjack, how he was a champion. He's a champion. And it made me think as man, we are champions. You know what I mean? We are the champions because we're fighting in this fight, and we need to be recognized as that. We're champions of parenting, is what we are. I've been planting. Okay. All right. I see. She's been posting and somebody else is planting. Okay. Our news stations have it and is following. Oh, I see. Okay. Now it's coming together, guys. Sorry. I was doing some of my medical, marijuana earlier, and it's been a long day, but I think it's been a very successful day. I mean, I got some things done. I got some things straightening out. Okay. And y'all, if anybody heard me talking on this thing as long as I've been doing it, I don't know how many months now that I've been getting out there and just getting this word out and saying, hey, I say it's not we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. I say we're sad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. so we can legally and lawfully go in there and let them know, hey, here we are, our constitutional rights were violated under blah 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 blah. This is my case, this is my name, this is where I live, and this is where I lived when this happened, and these are the people that were involved with the abduction of my children. And I know that I just seen Trump on there today talking about, oh, they're cutting waste and fraud and abuse from Medicaid people, like all of us that were on Medicaid when they took our children. Yeah. So it's all coming together, isn't it? Also with Social Security, he also mentioned Social Security. Okay, cutting the waste, frost, and bruce in the not that these what lines of people are losing their jobs. Okay, are we feeling sorry for that? I don't think so, because guess what? You weren't even doing your job anyway, and if you were, guess most all of them were doing the wrong damn thing if they're being fired. Okay, so I mean, I think everybody's right. Everybody's got this feeling like excitement that something's happening, and I'm going with that flow, man, because like I say, it's like going to be a freaking volcano fucking erupting, and it's just going to be great. It's going to be great, because I can tell you guys, just have faith and it's going to happen. Anyways, Tammy, you're in Oregon? I mean, what are you doing in Oregon? I mean, you were born and raised here. Oh, you were. No way. I didn't know that. And I always wonder that, because I lived, in Maine, and a lot of times this Portland would come up, and then I realized, hey, it's not Portland, Maine, it's Portland, Oregon. Hey, do you remember that show? I don't know how all these girls I've been talking to, they don't watch as many things of entertainment that I have watched throughout my life, but that Portlandia. It took me a minute to figure out. Oh, they're doing the Portlandia show. That had that. Funny. I like to watch comedy stuff sometime. That was kind of like a dark comedy. So, it's good to venture. And I'm a big fan of certain movies. I'd like to be a movie critic and let y'all know what you need to be watching, because I think a lot of these movies are important to what's going on in reality in the real world here. Chris Brayton, what's going on? The old foster mother got in turns of CPS on 23rd of April. The old foster mother got in turns. I'm not getting it. You're gonna have to spell it out for the baby here. I love what plants. I probably close to 200. No way. I have 4 banana plants. Hey, I just sold mine for $20 because I needed some money. I liked my banana. It was in a nice, like, tall thing. It looked like a tropical clay thing. Yeah, that's what I did this weekend. I went and boom, boom, and I still forgot to pay one of my bills. This is how scatterbrained these freaking CPS are making me. These dependency courts, they want to steal my kids. I seen a nice thing, and somebody mentioned that Meg earlier. I think it was in Danielle's show, but I seen she did a nice little video where she had the little furry birds on her. I think there was some type of chickens or something, ducks, and she's saying, look at me, I'm playing with these ducks and chickens because that's all I got. My kids are gone, and it's too bad my kids can't enjoy these cute little ducks and chickens, but guess what, our lives have been ruined, people, and we'll never get those years back. Okay, 9 for me. I mean, more than 9. It was 9 last month in April. So there you have it. Where to go? Are we going live on TikTok? All right. Well, that's good news. Okay, and what else we got going on? Effect over lives. A 5th inmate has been captured. Okay, so anybody hadn't been keeping up with this in New Orleans, the escapees, if anybody just throws on the news, they'll see it. I mean, I live in Louisiana, so there was a little bit of a concern there. I mean, apparently these guys are murderers, and so there was 10, I believe, altogether. And they're saying I also a reward on the others still on loose. I can use that freaking reward. This little town over here in Eunice, hey, this would be a good place for them to hide. Not a little town like this. You never know, people. I mean, if they haven't caught them by now, God knows where they are. But anybody's helping them, they say they're going to be in some big trouble. Now, there was 10 altogether, so there's 5 more on the loose, y'all. And what else? I also heard that, hey, Amy, I know it's you, Naylor, and that's why I'm trying to tell somebody else. I tried Facts Over Lies the other day that, hey, Amy is a Naylor, and I'm glad that you can join us, because I know you're having a rough time, and so sometimes it's not in the cards to get on these shows and shoot the shit or whatever when you got real life changing things going on. But I wish you all the best, you and your girlfriend, or what with everything. 15 minutes. But he's saying hi to the Warriors, and I was saying hello to the Warriors when Danielle was about to go up. And then she had a little sound problem, but then she did come back up again. And she was telling me she got a lot of views going on as well. So, y'all, we're getting the words out. And everybody, like I say, if you're not going in one direction or the other, I can tell you I have 2 different people on different sides of the United States that telling us that they can get some stuff done if we join together, as one. Okay? Because I think these 2 things that I think, I've been involved with or heard a lot about, and maybe it gave them some information. I'd say, boom, let's bring it together, because it takes a village, right? Am I right? All right. Debbie says, Tiff, is that Tiff? Has court, wait a minute. Has court ordered me to have an exotic exam? What the frick? What are you telling me, Debbie, right now? Okay, Debbie, please tell me what the hell you're talking about. Tammy says, I've never been able to move. I live in, you haven't even moved from, or wow. All your life you lived in Oregon? I mean, what age are we looking at? Did we take guesses on this the other day? Weren't you about 42? Don't remember. It doesn't matter, guys. My dad used to win those contests all the time. You go to the carnival and they guess your age. My dad had long hair and shooting line early in life. He'd win a surprise every damn time. It was great. I knew they could always fool him. It's just because of the way his hair was. Oh man. Okay. Psychic exam. Okay. Thanks. You guys, come on, Debbie. You better watch those letters. Now you're trying to make me laugh. Now you're serious. Now, and that could be serious though, is the psych exam. Okay, I can tell you what happened in mine. And also I was going to bring out a little bit of this information because, at least I got a little bit, threw some stickers on here, but this is where you have it. I've got the page up front. It has a thing where you can slide your paper in. This is all about, this is when this Dana Johnson was the county clerk of courts there in Dixie County. Okay, I noticed her name come up the other day when I was looking at some old, it was this Terry Trussell case. Same Dixie County, Florida, where these people started this like grand jury things, and they're finding all this fraud within the courts. Ended up they freaking blew this freaking guy's life away because there was a judge, not any judge that I see over there now, but supposedly there are 3 judges in the 3rd Circuit, Dixie County, Florida, that have been at least investigated or maybe still being investigated by up there, Attorney General in Jacksonville. What do you call it? Department of Justice, whatever you call that over there. Okay, I've talked to several people over there. When I seen it reported, in fact, I was sending that to Fact Over Lies the other day. Is that these people, it's some messed up stuff going on. Let me see if I can keep up with these comments for a minute. Somebody turned the foster mother. Okay, wait a minute. What? John had a black eye? Oh my God. This is really messed up, because I can tell you this, and I don't know if they're videoing your visits, but we were subject to a room where they videoed every visit. But was we ever able to get any of those visits, or were they brought up at the trial? No. You know why? Because the kids were coming up to the camera and showing their burns and bruises. And my daughter getting her hair pulled out by some little monster niece of theirs. It's ridiculous. And then they always thought that they were she's afraid that she was going to steal her little toys. I let her like take all the little I don't know, they were these little guys that are like this big, I swear, little rubbery guys, little pets or something. She loved that. Nailerism in the house. Oh, you're welcome. God, I can't imagine. It makes me sick to my stomach, Chris. It really does. And I'm just talking about, the other, just earlier with somebody else. If anybody ever knew Chris Griffin or Chris Archer, whatever he goes by, Chris Griffiths. I think it was Griffiths. But he got locked up in Florida. And it's something about child support. But this man was, he's been fighting for his kids for a long time. Whatever they're going to say you're going to do, he doesn't have any money on whatever. I feel for the guy. God knows, why? Because he had a big mouth and he got a freaking bullhorn letting people know about these children being taken from these dependency courts and just thinking they can do whatever they want with our kids. It's unbelievable, guys. I look young for my age. I am 57 and I look 40. Wait a minute. Why are you saying you look? Oh, I see. You look 40. Okay, there you go. And you're about my age. You're about my okay, guys. The truth be told, I'm going to be 60 in July. The big 60. Yeah. Okay. All right. How come I can't? Okay, I'm getting caught up. But to get back, sorry guys, and anybody knows Brenda, she talks in freaking circles, but I can tell you this, the psych exam that I had, okay, it was when they had to bring in a third party, some expert, because the little counselor lady that I was going to that said I was good to go and I've completed all my sessions, and then wrote some long letter about how I didn't get maybe that I wasn't able to be bribed. That's what really it should have said. But in any case, they made me go all the way out to Tallahassee. I think this was an hour and a half drive. I can't remember. It was freaking far. And went all the way over there, had the psychological evaluation for I don't know how long. And this was right before the TPR trial. So good luck with that. I can say I thought the psych exam that I had went okay, but by that point, in my case, it was just, they had it set up from the get-go. My husband ran for sheriff. I mean, it all goes back to this Fusion Exchange Bulletin. And guys, I can tell you the truth. How much you want to bet? Okay, I'll put a bet in here with anybody, $100, that you also have your face is plastered to a Fusion Exchange Bulletin. I can fucking guarantee it. Watch my language. Sorry. But Amy, you know what I'm saying. In any case, did we lose her? Who we losing? My phone was messing up. Oh, Debbie. Hey, has anybody had trouble charging their phone lately? I have. I think I might have messed it up when that cord actually got pulled and I tripped on it. Gosh forbid let me see. Is this thing even charging? See, it's at 36%. It's not even charging. I'm thinking of shutting it down, guys, and just charging it that way for a minute. Damn, my son will be so pissed off if I fucking mess that up because he's the one that helped me out with that phone. In any case, 30 years I suffered for 4 years of CPS. That's crazy. Tammy, my ex-husband came back and, excuse me, got my parents to hire a lawyer for her. Huh. Really? 30 years. Wow, 30 years, Tammy. I can't believe this. Okay, oh, because you're getting back to, oh, you're an aunt. I see. You're the aunt. Okay, my parents had the money. That's nice because, it's gonna, wow, 30 years ago. That's what I was telling someone the other day. I can tell you for my husband that's 30 years ago. That's a lot for 30 years ago. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how much that I'm indebted to my son for helping my husband with his legal bills. I mean, good gracious. I'm not the kind of person that would like to rely on my kids like that, but he's just a good-hearted person and has been there for us every step of the way and for his brother and sister. But I can't say the same thing for their older two. Unfortunately. My parents had money. Well, you know what? My parents were like middle class. My dad, he was a lineman for the county. You got it. My phone. Okay, your phone's messed up too. Well, what the fuck? It could be these solar flares, guys. It's the solar atmosphere right now is freaking with everything. You might feel off. Your animal. I swear to God, my bird went into the brooding mode. I didn't even know they do this. The darn thing sits on this chair on the back patio. That's where it always lays this egg because I got this cloth tablecloth on there. Loves to go under light there and lay the egg for the day. Then he go run around the yard, go into the coop that's just way on the other side of the yard, right? And all of a sudden, I look it up, and apparently they could sit here for days, and they maybe get up once a day to drink or something and eat and go to the bathroom. I'm like, what the hell? I feel sorry for the thing. It's so hot out there. I'm going up. I gave him some tuna juice, some water. I'm like, oh gosh, how can I help this poor bird? But I guess they want to protect the egg. She feels like she's wants to hatch that egg, and then if I go near, she's like and blows up her feathers. Well, I can tell you, the other day I grabbed that. I have some of them fake eggs. Okay, I didn't want to do that. I feel weird about the fake eggs because I don't know. I think I'm just going to let her have one egg, and maybe if she's laying another one, I just don't know what to do about it, guys. I don't know. Tell me what you think I should do with this damn chicken, because I mean, she's not going to be laying on a bunch of eggs because I want to eat those eggs. Now, in any case, my parents had money. All right, and then whoa. This was what, this is something else my son gave me. This is the old gamer chair. And anyways, I was getting this stuff out because, in my case, when I had the kids case going on with the kids, I was really I have a bunch of writings of my own. Okay. And I didn't know nothing about why they'd say, oh, there was times where Chris, my husband, wasn't represented at all by attorney. That's when I took the opportunity to turn this shit in. Because I mean, these lawyers are that they appoint to you, they're not doing it. You know what I have to say, guys? Is anybody hearing me? Is anybody out there? Let me see, guys. This was a shelter order. I mean, I have I put I got my hole punch and I put all this stuff together. There's still a lot that's not in here. I have to get another big binder, but I do have one I'm going to fill up with Chris's stuff for his case now. But this we got all the way back and I've kind of these one things I'm looking at the signatures because some of this stuff, not only did I have the kids case at the same time, they also got us criminally for some marijuana. Oh God, we had some marijuana. Wow. wow, let me go to your house and take your children. And then they also took my car because the marijuana was in the car. And so we had no vehicle, nothing. And besides that, there was one. Wasn't there another case? The criminal. Okay, that was three at the same time. So you got the Jeep, got all the paperwork from that. After that, then we had the thing with my husband. There was hemp growing in the yard. It was only like this tall. That's hemp. There's no THC in that or anything. They got them for manufacturing marijuana. Can you believe this? That was in Louisiana. And meanwhile, they came in without a warrant, by the way, and then decided, since I had a grow light in storage, that they would take their hands on that too. I'm like, by the time I get out of prison, because they arrest me for trying to get my daughter out of an abusive situation and say, ho, 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 you're the mom. We're not going to let you do that. Well, you know that they didn't put out no Amber Alerts or anything when I took my daughter. And, well, she begged me to get her out of it. She's like, Mom, where were you? I've been waiting for you. I had my bags packed. I'm ready to go. And I'm like, whoa. Okay, well, how is that kidnapping? Okay. And I can tell you, I had 2 tapes of her. The one that I have, and I posted on my, if you check out my YouTube, like I say, because those videos will always be on YouTube. I've sent them out. I mean, if you can't understand it, I also have the transcript. I got to try to put it together where the transcript is right there or the words come up on the screen, because sometimes it is hard to hear. If you listen to it enough times, then you will see. But I'm telling you, this girl, she could be the spokesperson for this country, for all the children. She says that that I was the only American she knows, because those people that she was staying with, they were Haitian people, and she says they were racist. I'm like, what? And she's like, I couldn't understand what they're saying. I'm like, I know. I had talked to this lady on the phone before. I couldn't understand what she's saying either. And they said they couldn't understand her. So how is that going to work out when she was supposed to be put into a someone that could help her with her autism, because she needs she needs help with her grooming and stuff like that. Now, how weird is that, to think somebody's going to go into some person's house and they're going to help your daughter wash up because, like, she's got a child, she acts like a child, even though they may be the smartest people in the world, but these little things that come easy to us, they won't do. But I mean, especially being a girl, she's got her time of the month, and it's like, oh my God, I remember how many times I had to remind her. It's so ridiculous, guys. And they saw the abuse. So were there the bus driver, the teacher, the neuropsychologist? Why aren't they speaking up, guys? Because I've reached out to all of them. And I just don't understand. It's like, maybe it's been some years. Maybe I can call him back and say, you know what, Sage is still missing. Is there any way that you might know anything? Because it's disgusting, guys. I mean, apparently the bus driver knows what a wonderful girl my daughter was, because in the discoveries I got from my Charlotte County case, I'll tell you, I learned a lot. And these mother effers, okay, that think they can go tell these lies to the cops about the children's parents and just make you look like you're some freaking wacko off of fucking the moon, or some, like I say, they set you up to look like you're freaking one of these people that will go off and do something crazy. They were setting us up, guys. God knows the truth, okay? So you don't have to worry about me or what's coming out of my mouth, okay? What you're going to have to worry about is, hello, the guy upstairs, it's not going to work out for you. I mean, I have no control over that. I mean, all I have to do is, pray for justice. That's what I'm praying for. Justice for our families, y'all. Good God, because they're taking our elderly too through these guardianships. Okay. And if anybody has any questions about any of this stuff, about, hey, it's I've been sitting back for a while. I've been scared to do anything. I'm telling you, get on board, guys. Just, throw in your name in whatever you got going on. Just let us know if your case is open or not. I'm telling you, it's what they're telling me is they are getting a lot of responses. Okay, thank God that they're able to do this, who's ever putting this together, because some of us aren't in the right mental health to be able to do these things. But guys, I do have, I don't know, Gunner's tired. I don't know what he's got going on. He's probably going to sleep. But once I'm done here, I'll head out. But what time did we start this, guys? We've been going about a little, maybe almost a half hour. Who's beeping my phone? Who might this be? Let me go in here and see if anybody has anything to say to me. Oh, Danielle sending me something on TikTok. Oh, the Winter Storm Center. I wonder if that's why the people might be having trouble with their phones, guys. Okay, where's this at?
A new tornado warning has been issued. A new tornado warning has been issued.
Well, Oklahoma. They're singing Oklahoma, and I can tell you, okay, there's been some really something else with these tornadoes, guys. Again, this is another sign, people. I mean, God is mad, okay? I mean, the earth is trembling right now, okay? The fishes are probably jumping out of the waters, and the birds are going to be flying, running into the things, because I mean, this is it, people. I mean, it's time we take back America, guys. We are the champions of the world. Hey, did anybody see that where at Kent University they had some type of drawing or painting or whatever it was with oh, maybe I shouldn't say it, but see, because we'll be banned, but that somehow it's okay for them to put a painting of the president's head on a pike and think that that's not some type of threat, and to make some type of comment that we missed the first times. I mean, there are sick, disgusting people out here that it's just sure evil. I mean, who's did you ever see the shows where they have the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other? I mean, the devil has taken over these people or something, because nobody can be that evil. I mean, well, how does that happen, people? That they would go that low is to take somebody's life that's trying to get this country out of the pits of hell. Okay, because they don't want to be exposed. That's what's going on with their pedophile actions. Well, we're sick to death of it here. Okay, well, I'm glad we have an army of parents that want to stand up and speak out with their voices and be heard, because these are God's children, people. God's children, okay? They are not anybody else's but their parents and God's, under God's law, okay? Let's get back to the freaking reality, okay? And whatever's going on in Israel, guys, is important as what's going on in this country here, okay? Because there's some freaking nuts out there. Now, get 25 a brick, charge your phone. Get a 25? Oh, that would be better to charge up the phone, huh? I'm going to look into that. It was half their house, my parents. Tammy says my dad is a hydraulic engineer. Wow, that's something else. That sounds like it might make some money there. No? Well, middle class. We lived nicely with my parents. I mean, every year my dad would take a vacation. He'd take us on a nice trip somewhere. I got to give it to him for that. And some nice memories you can have for as a child. I used to go swimming all the time. My aunt would pick me up, and I go with my cousins. We go swimming every day in the summer, every freaking day. Boy, I swim. I was a fish. And tell you, when I took swimming lessons too, you start off as a little pollywog, and then you get higher and higher. The only problem was it took me a minute to get that diving down. I never really could get that down too much. But in any case, pull up Phoenix, Trump's Navy. Oh yeah, what was that other thing I was writing down, guys? Where is something? Something else Trump was talking about. Oh, I know what it was. I was thinking of what that Yair Pinto was saying. That guy that does these good reports out of Israel. Check it out. Yair Pinto, man. This guy's got some he gets down to what's going on there. He's in Israel giving the report. I mean, that's TVN news. I mean, this guy, boots on the ground, guys. Check it out. I'm serious. This guy, he's a real sweetheart too. And sometimes he'll show his little, family, and they're having, and he appreciates the good things in life, like looking up at the clouds and looking at these beautiful mountains or whatever, and this is a beautiful day, and just taking it in. Because in the pits of hell, that as the war is for us, as it battles on, we have to battle on for our children. I mean, people are losing their lives out there. And, it's too bad that it has turned into a war for us and our families, guys. It's really. Okay. Oh, Phoenix, Trump's Navy chief's house catches fire twice in one day. Okay. Sorry, I was distracted. That whatever you said reminded me. Back Silver Lies knows. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. So Trump's Navy chiefs. Oh, the Navy chief. Oh, good Lord. I tell you, I need it spelled out for me. And God forbid if you guys misspell, it'll put me, I'll be so lost. Um, Twice in a day. Now, what's going on there? They must be like investigating what the hell's going on there. I mean, that's first I heard of this. Okay, guys, let's get back to what I was going to do it. And again, you notice on some of your paperwork that you got through the court, if you were able to get these paperwork. Okay, so what is this? This was right early into the case, May 2nd of 2016. But at the bottom, underneath the DCF attorney's signature, it says, under the Americans with Disabilities Act, if you are a person with disability, then you need accommodations. And that's what I'm saying, guys. What they're interfering with is protected under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Okay. What they're doing, especially your children's got delays. Okay. And or whatever. Okay. Even your spouse. Okay. That falls under. Now, that's what I added on to this affidavit or whatever that I did for my daughter, to say, hey, this is what else was violated. These rights for my children were violated. Hello, I have 2 children and they want to come home. Let's just, can we get them home? Can we end this living godforsaken hell? I mean, I don't want to use the Lord's name in vain or anything like that, but I'm telling you guys, it's time to put your hands together and get down on your freaking knees and believe it, that your prayers are going to work and God is there to protect your children while they're away from you. But there's got to be a massive coming together, and I think I drew it. Okay, I think I drew this. Okay, I'll share that with you guys one day. God knows where that is. I can't. There's still a couple files I have to pull out for the stuff that I'm working on, and because I'm not just sitting back and gonna let my husband get sentenced this horrible sentence. without digging in and seeing what the heck's going on here. What the heck is going on. All right. All right. How about Mama's Militia, right? What do you think, Amy? Amy, you tell her that. You tell her she's going to be part of Mama's Militia. We are armed with a keyboard and knowledge. The keyboard has replaced the pen, and the emails and the affidavits are the grenades and ammo, and the videos are their artillery. Amen. Can we copy paste that? Boom. I like that one. Thank you very much. I definitely couldn't have said it better. But that's what, and the Bible says, guys. Does the Bible say something about words? I have never read the Bible straight through, anything like that. But yeah, and here's this damn mediation. This mediation that they tricked. It's telling, oh, this is the quickest way to get your kids back. Oy, that was a freaking mistake. My husband didn't want to do it at all, and I'm trying to tell him, hey, they're saying the fastest way. I guess I thought that maybe somebody there was going to tell me the truth. So here it gets to okay, so the kids were taken on April 4th. And then by April 20th, I put this letter in regards to these security measures. They put some security measures on my husband, but it was under the children's case. Okay. So it's got the children's case number on there. And this is, I do help Chris write this or whatever so many years ago. And he just says, I'm saddened. Again, we're not mad. We're sad by what happened to our family. And we're sad about this court claiming that I am a threat to security to Judge Ellison, who is now Judge Johnson, or the court. I have never threatened anyone, especially in Dixie County. I am a man of God, a pacifist that doesn't own any guns. Who in their right mind would threaten a judge in their own jurisdiction? Right, Amy? Refer to the videos on the channel. Clearly, this is acting on TV. It's irrational to listen to Sheriff Hatcher. He has been harassing our family for a year. Guess what, guys? I was going to Chris's YouTube account that had just Chris Cameron, his name on it. Haven't looked at it in a long time. I go there. I went to my the playlist down there, and it said 5 videos have been removed. And I noticed one of the names of the videos, I've been trying to take a picture every step of the way, but I never did get back to that one. It said Dewey Dumbass. I think of this, the sheriff his first name was Dewey. Okay. And they don't like to be called names. That's too freaking bad. Okay. We got filthy mouse. We got mouse like a sailor. Hey, we're using them. Because when we see filth, I'm sorry, the filth is going to come out my mouth at you. But in any case, hey, oh my God, is it Herbert? Yeah, where is Herbert? I sent him out an invite. I thought he used to stay up late, guys, but I think he's got a job really keeping him busy. But I know in the group chats and stuff that he's been posting a few things so I know he's still around. In fact, let me see if I can find him on my chat. Oh, this is my messenger. That was my text. I need my messenger. So let's see what Herbert's doing. In fact, I made a stay calm chat. If anybody would like to be a part of it, let me tell you who's in here. Stay calm. Let's see the members. Sorry, guys. Oh, I see. I'm in a different account. That's the problem. It doesn't matter. I still wanted to look at what was going on with Herbert. Because he finds some good stuff too. There's certain people out there like Facto Lies and some other people. Amy is always coming in here with encouraging news and stuff like that, encouraging words. That's what it's all about. Because man, we got to be here for each other because I mean, never one was like and go to any psychiatrist, psychologist, or whatever. Hello. I like to deal with some real people and real people that understand what exactly I'm going through, and just share what's been going on and be supportive of the different parents. Okay, son of a bitch. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do two things at once, apparently. Who's with me on that one? Especially it's been one hell of a day. I accomplished a lot. I feel good about it. I almost got my 8,000 steps in. Mowed the back lawn. I put my little thing on and count that too, because I really working up a sweat doing that, I can tell you. And then I took an evening walk. I got a church right over here that's all lit up. That's even more the cops sit to catch people speeding over there. So it seems like a pretty a good place to walk around. There's a big I mean, somebody might be scared to do it, but there's a graveyard there, but it doesn't bother me. They have all these statues of Jesus and stuff. Like somebody might have seen that one I posted. Yeah, I was letting them know the other day we were going on live. Let me see what's going on with Herbert. What is he posting? National. Oh, well, this is old. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was the other day, National Foster Day. I mean, who comes up with this stuff? Sorry, guys. What is he posting? Somebody that writes you a ticket. That was weird. I don't even know what. Oh, that was about. Oh, yeah, that's what he posted. He posted something about how these prisons. I guess they let them have cats or something. They were taping the drugs onto the damn cat, and then they take the cat to play with or whatever and get the drugs off. It's disgusting. And again, y'all keeping up with that stuff in New Orleans. Prisoners on the loose. Oy, oy. People are saying, what the hell's going on, right? I mean, I don't know what we're going to blame it on. What else was he posting? Let me see. If you grew up hearing these 7 phrases, you were raised by parents who didn't know how to express. Let me see. What is this one? If you grew up hearing these 7 phrases, you were raised by parents who did not know how to express love. This is the kind of stuff Herbert's posting. Have you ever caught yourself replaying certain things that your parents used to say long after you've become an adult? Different phrases. Stop crying, or I'll give you something to cry about. Oh my gosh. No, my parents never said. Okay, Herbert, I don't know. That one, I don't want to go there. Let me see what else he's got going on. This is no police, number 3. I think I was posting this about Slab City. They're talking about places in that are free, lawless. Slab City, and I think they said there was 3 of them. Let me see.
Community rules. It's so wild even the sheriff refuses to patrol regularly due to danger. Number 2, Helltown, Ohio. Once evacuated by the U.S. government in the 1970s, this ghost town has no official police force. It lies in Boston Township, where only about 1,200 residents remain in nearby areas, living near abandoned streets with no law enforcement patrols. Locals report hearing sirens and seeing figures in the woods. The police completely avoid the area, even when they get a call. Number 1, Kennecott, Alaska. This abandoned copper mining town has no police, no cell service, and no functioning government. Located 300.
Well, there you have it. And so if you like to be somewhere where you don't have to deal with any police, but the Helltown, Ohio, I used to live in Ohio. I never heard of no damn Helltown, but I have watched a lot of videos coming out of that Slab City. Did any of y'all ever go to any rainbow gatherings? I had the great chance to do that back in like 89, I think. 90, maybe in 90, when it was out in Minnesota. And every year they go somewhere different. So, I think going up north for these events is a great idea, because gosh forbid you want to be down here in this heat. Hello. I mean, we had it really nice here. Like last week, boy, you had a nice breeze coming in and stuff, but hello. Let me see. Yep, Herbert's just gotten busy. Herbert's gotten busy. But hey, you know what, Tammy? I'll let him know you said hi. How about that? I'm going to say, hey, Tammy says hi. Tammy says hi. Where's Herbert? Right? Come on, Herbert. You know I'm on. I sent him a link to the show. Yeah, we missed Herbert. He's a good guy. I can't say the same for his cousin, but I won't go there. Yeah, so you gotta know who you can go, who you can trust. It's like a roll of dice. Anyways, okay, so I was getting into that a little bit, but I did maybe want to share with you this order on security measure. Okay, I started reading a little bit of the actual response that Chris had wrote up for that. And I did it again in handwriting because I write neither. Okay, it's his words. God forbid. They wanted to say something about something I wrote, or he wrote, that they presented it to him at sentencing, or was it during trial? Yeah, it was during trial. I still don't know what that was. I haven't seen it in the freaking court file. I want to know what this piece of paper is. I've told them damn attorneys that I wanted to know. Okay, so order on regarding security measures. The instant this case was initiated, like I said, it was a children's case, was submitted by the Department of Children and Families Legal Services, filed April 5th, 2016. Based on the petition, the undersigned entered a shelter order on the same day. The undersigned has also been made aware of specific threats by the biological father towards public servants, including judges, which have been posted on social media. Okay, right there, Chris will tell you till he's blue in the face. He's not a part of any social media. Okay, I don't care if you can be social on it. He's not being social. He's using it as it was intended to do in the first place, where he started doing this years of freaking ago, is that he's using it as a broadcasting network. And like I say, when you have a channel and you can store your videos or whatever you want to do, you want to make some videos and store them, there you go. You put them in your damn YouTube and you shut the hell up about it. I'm tired of it. Now, come on, guys. I'm just joking around. Okay, so as such, the undersigned finds the biological father in this case poses a security risk and should be not permitted into admittance to the Dixie County Courthouse without prior approval and escorting by a Dixie County Sheriff official. And again, every time we had to go to court afterwards, like even 8 years later, they want to bring this up, that there was a security measure on him. But did they bring up the fact that Chris was running for sheriff ever? No. Mm-mm. Or that he's the son of American Revolution, whose family fought for this country for over 250 years. Did they tell you that? No. Did they tell you we homeschooled 3 freaking kids that had our little doctors? Hello. We can do Brenda's bloopers pretty mean. Danielle, where you been? I think Danielle's going back to sleep. She's had a long couple of days. And where the hell's Darren? I'm getting sick of this, and I want Darren back now. Darren, get on the show. I could send a damn invite, or what do I got to do? I do. I send it through Messenger. If anybody's on Messenger, I'll send it out. Hopefully I don't miss people. I know I always send it out to Debbie. Debbie probably had to go to sleep. But, she appreciates it. That way, hey, it's starting. I just wait till it's about to start, because God forbid, something's going to go wrong and it's not going to happen. All right, so to get back to this, guys. Okay. These security measures are necessary because Dixie County Courthouse does not have traditional routine security, metal detectors upon entry, and bailiffs posted at the entrance. Well, why don't you then? And why are some people more of a threat to you than others? People that don't like your entertainment, change your freaking channel. Like I said, it's YouTube broadcasts. You don't like it, turn the freaking channel, flip your fucking screen, get going, bye. Nobody asked you to watch it. Yikes. These measures are necessary, blah, blah, blah. Accordingly, okay, Chris, you might want to tell me this, that this is bullshit, okay? Because it's the biological's father duty to contact the sheriff's office, okay, in advance of any hearings or visits, blah, 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 escorted, mandated order. If the Dixie County Sheriff's Son cannot provide a necessary escort, the biological father is not permitted to enter the Dixie County Courthouse. This order is not intended to thwart or interfere with his biological father's rights in this case. Well, I think it violates his rights, don't you? I believe so. I believe that. Okay, so the next thing I'm working on is getting this up and together for Chris, because this right here, I can tell you, that's a violation of your constitutional rights right there. Right there. They got it in black or freaking white. And how many times did I look at this without realizing these motherfuckers are breaking federal law, okay? You want control over us? We, the people, are not going to stand for this, okay? We have our pens because it's truly mightier than the sword, okay? And you want to make reference to characters my husband played, like it's some type of joke to steal your family, and then refer to jokes about freaking superheroes and stuff like that. That joke to you? It's not a joke to me. Dixie County advocate lady that wanted to put a false trespass out on us before all this happened, because you knew you were going to file up some bullshit that is posted, and then our preachers looking at us like we're some kind of nuts because you're plastering this bullshit in the newspaper. That's right. I mean, like I say, God knows the truth. Whoever wants to act like what my words are bothering you. My husband has a thing, haven't touched a damn YouTube in how long, because he's in damn prison. And you're gonna Dewey thinks that he's bullying, or he's getting, YouTube thinks he's bullying. Hello, who's bullying who? Hello, I bet you YouTube didn't know they stole our kids. Or do they got something going on with YouTube that they have the freaking, oh, boom, let's do this, do that, boom, getting somebody's freaking into their life when you're spying on people that never committed a crime in their life, by the way. Okay, so in any case, this is wherefore ordered. Oh, because if he doesn't follow these rules or the order, or you like to order people around, if the biological father enters the courthouse without a necessary escort or otherwise disobeys any directive of this order, the New World Order, more like it, am I right, guys? He shall immediately be arrested for contempt of court. Well, isn't that freaking convenient? Hello, people. Okay. Thanks. All right. Darren will be back soon, is what Gunner's saying, and he is at home, and he's in, I mean, I'm telling you, these law enforcement or whatever they get going on there in Georgia, I mean, roughed him up. Of course, what is he to do? What is he to do? They're the ones with the guns, right? They're the ones with the tasers. I mean, wow. They're the ones with the boots. Am I right? Because he showed us what was going on. It's not a good thing, guys. What kind of needles are I going to put us with? Am I right? So, anyways, there was, the order regarding security measure because they think somebody's entertainment, science fiction, they think it's real. You know what's real? It's kids being abused day after day, being stolen from their families. And these dependency courts are letting it happen, people. And it's not just people that, a lot of people think with these courts, it's just families or wife and a husband splitting up. No, sorry, they're coming in. They're attacking all of us. All of us. They do not discriminate when they take the children. Okay? Especially if they have autism or some type of delay and they can make more money. Because it's always about these judges that are involved with this kids for cash. Okay? And that's what it is, guys. Alright, thanks a lot for joining. And I'm going to take it right up to 12 o'clock for me. It's 1 o'clock for you guys. So that's 2 and 2. Remember that show, anybody? It was like that game show. The guy said, Chuck Woolery, we'll be back in 2 and 2 because they take a commercial. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. But I'm going to take it back for tomorrow, and I'll be back on 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow because I'm trying to do Wednesday through Friday. I know I missed Thursday last week, but I'm getting excited, guys. So if you need any help, my email is brendacamber91@gmail.com. You can see how to spell my name right here. Boom, brendacamber91. Okay, oh my God, those 2 minutes are just going to go on and on. I'm going to give Gunner a break, and I'm going to go off. And thanks for helping who's ever in the back room. And hopefully y'all have a good and blessed night. Like I say your prayers, guys. You want to be on God's side in this evil war of destruction of the family. We are the champions.
In the United States, CPS makes upwards of $3 billion per day on trafficking and selling our children. The corruption may start with the caseworker, but goes through the judicial system, passing the governor through the Senate and into the White House. The entire system has a hand in the business known as CPS.
Our children are stolen every minute of a 24-hour day. They are being robbed of their innocence, their trust, their happiness. As parents, we are isolated and betrayed by a government we trust. States are balancing budgets on kids' lives. Only 12% of the kids taken will be reunified. Title IV funding is being riveted with fraud.
We need to stop CPS and abolish CPS.com is leading the way. Join us.